Ọ̀pọ̀tọ́ jẹun ẹ ṣeun.
Ẹ káàsán ẹ̀yin ará, ẹ káàsán ẹ̀yin òbí wa. Mo fẹ́ ka ewì lórí iṣẹ́ ní ògùnṣẹ́. Iṣẹ́ lóògùn ìṣẹ́. Múra síṣẹ́ ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Iṣẹ́ la fi ń dẹni gíga. Bí a kò bá rẹ́ni fẹ̀yìntì, bí ọ̀lẹ là á rí. Bí a kò bá rẹ́ni gbẹ́kẹ̀lé, àtẹramọ́ṣẹ́ ẹni. Ìyá rẹ lè lówó lọ́wọ́, kí bàbá rẹ lẹ́ṣin lẹ́ẹ̀kan. Bí o bá gbójúlé wọn, òtẹ́tọ́ ni mo sọ fún ọ. Ohun tí a kò bá fara jìyà fún, ṣé kí ilé ìtọ́jọ́ ohun tá a bá fara ṣiṣẹ́ fún kí ń pẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹni. Apálára ìfúnpá ni ìyọ̀kan. Báyé bá fẹ́ ọ lónìí, bó o bá lówó lọ́wọ́, aya máa fẹ́ ọ lọ́wọ́. Kàbí pa wà ní wàtàtà. Ayé ó yá ọ sí tẹ̀rìntẹ̀rìn. Jẹ́ kí o jẹ́ tí ó rágó tí ó káyé sí irú sí ọ. Ṣùgbọ́n àwọn tí ó fẹ́ kọ́ṣẹ́ rírí, ọ̀rẹ́ mi má ṣe pààrọ̀ iṣẹ́ fún iṣẹ́ rẹ̀ ní ṣíṣe. Ẹ ṣé.
Let's put our hands together for them. Let's put our hands together. Encourage. If you want to clap, clap. If you want to clap, clap. Yes. Thank you for your wonderful presentation. I want to quickly acknowledge the presence of one of the trainers who stepped in while the drama was ongoing. A person of Mrs. Ogusanya Adewumi, cosmetology. Please, okay, let's put our hands together. You are welcome, ma'am. Then, I want to humbly request the chairman to be on his feet while I invite while I invite one of our students for citation about him. I want to implore the chairman, Dr. Oshodi Seyi, the CEO of Oshodi Art Gallery, Ikorodu. Please, sir, I want to humbly ask that you be on your feet while I invite Adegbeyin Esther for citation. Esther, you're welcome. Okay.
Citation of Dr. Oshodi Seyi. Nigerian foremost artist Oshodi Seyi was born on January 21st, 1975. He attended Stella Maris College, Okitipupa, Ondo State. The academic scholar tutored as an artist from the Obafemi Awolowo University, Ile-Ife, before earning postgraduate diploma in education and masters in educational technology from Lagos State University. His quest for further artistic capacity took him to the University of Ibadan, where he bagged a master's degree in visual arts. Currently, he has a doctorate degree in visual arts and African cultural heritage from European American University. Dr. Oshodi is a 2D, 3D animator, video producer, curator, and serial arts entrepreneur. He is the CEO of Oshodi Arts and Gallery, Lagos, reputed to be the largest gallery in the whole of West Africa. Dr. Oshodi is a member of the Advertising Professional Council of Nigeria, APCON, and a member of the Nigerian Society of Artists. He also belongs to the Gallery Owners of Nigeria. His notable works and innovation include creation of a logo and design of the country's image tagged Good People, Good Nation, logo design for Tia Solari University of Education, Ijebu-Ode, sculpted the Gani Fawehimi statue at Ojota, Lagos, constructed the Tunji Braithwaite statue at the Third Mainland Bridge, Lagos. He designed the sculpture and logo of the Nigerian Ports Authority, sculpted the figure of a drummer inside the International Conference Center in Akure, Ondo State, designed the water fountain in front of the VC office at Solari University of Education, Ijebu-Ode, created the sculpture of Fela in the New York City, constructed the Cocoa Building at Idonre, and also created the monumental statue Hunter and Elephant at Korodu. As a media and advert specialist, he created commercial and ads for Nokia, Lux, Magwell, Glow, FIRS, Sahara Oil and Gas, Ajinomoto, Saint Laurent, Calypso, Lipton, Maggi, Intercontinental Bank, UBA, Skype, Bank, etc. His entrepreneurial and management society capacity has made him director of 4 media companies in Nigeria, consulting for Sony Advertising Company. A creative director Dr. Oshodi Paul is a cerebral artist and a man of many facets. His company, Oshodi Arts Gallery Executive, produces the annual spectacles, Ondo Arts Festival, Miss Art Nigeria, Nigeria Children and Arts Cultural Festival, and the newly birthed Art of the Throne. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Is it afternoon or morning? Afternoon. I want to first apologize for coming late to this program. I want to apologize sincerely. I'm supposed to have been there before even the program, so that I can even come and display some of my artworks. But unfortunately, the people came from Ministry of Culture and Tourism to visit the gallery, which I was not even expecting them. But I have to also pay attention to them. So I'm sorry about that. And my students, if you are happy, raise up your hand. If you are happy for today's program, children, I want you to raise up your hand. All right. Parents, you are also welcome. I want to congratulate every one of you for coming to this program. My people at the high table, God bless every one of us. This is a beautiful topic we are discussing here. Skill acquisition is very, very important to me because I see it like that's the next level to go. We are not saying education, the other theoretical part, English, history, physics, chemistry, biology, biochemistry are not so important. But our children need to have an handwork. You know, when you have handwork, automatically you can produce what people can see. Even if you are still looking for a job, or job is not even there, and I'm not even sure the job is even anywhere, you create the job. I will use my life as an example before we go further. Like what you read there, it is very, I don't know where they got it from, but that was just true about me. When I was younger, like a little boy, I was an born artist. According to what my parents told me. I am coming towards the parents so that they can understand this better, because I'm sure you will have seen some of your parents having those characteristics. And most times, we discourage them. It's not our fault. It's because we don't know. I was one of the most embarrassed child out of my parents' children, because they don't even want me to even go into art. And I can't blame them. I never blame them, because their thought was that being an artist, you'll be on the roadside, drawing and painting. That was their mentality. But for me, I've chosen it as my career. I don't even want to know any other thing apart from art. Because at that time. So, nobody like to be my friend. They don't want to be my friend at all, because I am doing art in secondary, primary school, and secondary school. My brothers, my sisters, all of them, they have their own friends. They don't play with me. But when I am working, they will be my friend. Because my work will attract them. They will be my friend. So that time, when we were even in secondary school, nobody wanted to know. I was the only student doing fine arts. Nobody. When I wanted to pay my secondary school fee, I told my mom, Mommy, I want to pay my school fees. She said she will not pay, except I will not study art. That was secondary school level. But Mama is compulsory. I said no, they will not pay your school fees, and they will not pay my school fees. Mama, you have to pay. They refused to pay my school fees. That day, because for finding I didn't want to write it in my head, they would have given you the question 2 weeks before the exam. so that you can practice and come and display it at the exam hall. Because my father refused to pay my school fees, they didn't allow me to sit for the exam. What I did was that I bought 2 female goats and I was taking care of them. So when those goats give birth, I will sell them to pay my school fees. I started paying my school fees from GSS 3. Nobody want to attend to me. They don't want to hear. Luckily for me, they bought that goat and I ran to the exam hall. I met them when they were doing the exam. All the secondary schools in that community of Tibuba, they come, it's a town where about 7 students from different schools we met in one school writing that final exam in WAEC. We are supposed to spend 3 hours. They have done almost 2 when I came, because it was when I sold that goat, I got the money to go and pay the school fees to run to the exam. I quickly ran into the exam and I started 30 minutes, I am done. The invigilator came and the principal had sent me out. Seyi, you are talented. Everybody submit because of me. They took the paper from everybody. When the result came out, I got A2. Now, when I wanted to go to university to study arts, I collected 2 jams. One for law, that's for my dad. The second one for fine art, for myself. During the exam, I didn't go for that law. I went to another secondary school to go and write exam and do my fine art. I gained admission to study fine art. I came back, I told my dad, Daddy, want to fill admission. And Daddy said, which course? I said, law. I never told him it's fine art. When I entered, Daddy, I want to go to school. It was private law community. My student is a law student. My student is a lawyer. Until I graduated, before he knew that I went to study finance. He came to Yanopaja, where I serve. He told me, what are you doing here? You are supposed to be your final year now. Because law is 5 years. Fine art is 4 years. What are you doing here? That is what is happening. South. I went down like this. Because he has already told friends, his mates that Omomishe law. I said, Daddy, I will do that law for you. But this is my own. Let me do my own first. They carried him. I don't know where they took him. I went back into the camp. At the end of the day, he never listened to me again. But the beauty part of it is that when I came to Lagos, I'm not from Lagos State. I'm from Ondo State. And I don't have a house to stay. I just came to serve in Lagos. And I was serving in AIT. That was where I was posted to. No house. I stay inside office for 6 good months, working day and night. That was where they taught me how to use computer to do small animation. Do you believe that when I wanted to get a house, I saved all my alawi, and I told my immediate senior brother that, brother, I need money, I want to get a house, can you assist me? You know, when you were in school, I was also assisting you. Now I need your help me. My brother said, no, I will never assist you because you almost killed daddy. Then go away, Joe. Go. I left him. And I went to go and do a painting, which I called barter trade. I did that painting, very big painting. I used cowrie, used coin, this copper, olivo, and all this money thing. I just arranged them. I was looking for people to buy it in the old Ikeja. I carried it from places to places. Eventually, when I could not get a buyer to buy it, I took the painting to Fidelity Bank, which was NYC Bank that time. When I got there, I said, look, manager, can you help me to keep this work? Because I've worked all the old Ikeja, nobody to buy it. I want to keep this painting here in your waiting room. I'm one of your customers. Look at my ID card, I'm a copper. Reluctantly, she said, okay, just go and put it in the main office there. I said, after a month, I'll come and carry it because it was heavy and I was tired. I've not eaten anything this morning. Man, let me just keep this one. I'll come and carry it. She said, don't keep it there. I did not come back after a month. I came back after 2 months to come and remove the work. They don't want me to remove the artwork. They don't want me to remove it. I said, please, let me remove my artwork and take this artwork away. Since you said you don't want it, it was war. I never knew that the manager already told them that they should not allow me to carry the painting. Before you see, they are beginning to beat me, blood all over my body, on my painting. What is happening? I want to remove my painting. I cannot remove it again. Where is the manager? I met a woman here. The woman is not around. Go. We have been instructed you cannot carry the painting. This is an interesting story. This I'm telling you. Do you believe that before you know it, they brought the Black Maria. They took me to area G police station at Oga. I was locked up, beaten with a copper uniform. That time there was no phone, there was no GSM call like this. They called, I don't know how they call, they used cellular to call the NYC head office at Surulere. They said it's a business transaction. NYC are not going to involve in it. They can go and prosecute it. That means that they should take me to court on my own painting. I never knew what was happening. Before you know it, I was in the what do you call it, this cell. I was not taking inside I was just in the front, sitting down with blood. Yes. Before you know it, that woman that asked me to get that work there came with the Corolla black car. Just drove in, I was looking at her. I said, police, that was the woman. The woman was angrily saying, why should you go and lock this? But they needed him at the head office. That is why I said you should not allow him to carry that work. Because if you allow him to carry this work, or somebody can just come and replace him when I was not around. That is why I said you should not allow him. I tell him that I'm not around, he should come back. You never deliver my message and where you are putting. Before you know it, I was taken away from the place to go for Abayomi. Inside one fine hotel again. Beautiful hotel. They gave me new NYC. I stayed there for 3 days, enjoying myself. Before you know it again, they took me to their office in Fidelity Bank. They gave me contract of 180 million. That I should replace that painting in all their offices in Nigeria. My dad has said you should not do law. I first went back and built his house. That was how my life changed. So imagine I did not have handwork. Those my friends that will study art, some of them study in Ife. Most time when I see them, they always come to me. Some of them are even my lawyer. I just assist them. And you know how many years? Almost 25 years. So I'm sharing this with you so that when you see your children, please, some of them have their uniqueness in them. Help them to develop it. Everybody cannot be a doctor. Everybody cannot be an engineer. There are some that have a special skill. I will not stop them from not growing in that skill. Tailoring, animation, cartoon, fashion. They still do it up to PhD level. I want you to understand what I'm saying now. Tailoring, fashion, technical education we are talking about. You can still do it up to PhD. And the person will still be relevant. This work has made me to look keen make people know who is who in Nigeria. My works are everywhere. So if your child has that grace, please help them to develop it. But what I found out is that most times we don't even make use of what the brain can take in our lifetime. We don't use up to 1% of it. If you study law, you can still go and read medicine. You can still go and study fashion. I can assure you that you will be good at every one of them. Practice make perfection. When you are practicing, you are making effort. People should not be lazy. People should not sleep. Because our problem is that naturally inbuilt, we are lazy. We don't want to work. We want people to force us to do something. That has been our problem. When you see a special skill in your child, I want to beg you, help the child to develop it, because it's that boy or girl is a gift to you. It's a special gift to you. Because if you take art, skill out of economy of every nation will crumble. It takes almost 90 or 80%. Everything you are wearing or producing, you are eating, you are sitting on. Our life is art. Because art metamorphoses to every other skill. So if your child is good in art, he will be good in technical drawing, he will be good in engineering, he will be good in science, he will be good in agric. Because everything came from drawing. That is a good skill. So I listened to the owner of the school when he was talking to people and talking to everybody here. You will not understand what he is saying. He has gone through it in life. You understand what he says perfectly. You believe that my secondary school, and they don't like me then. They want to do reunion. If I did not say a word, nobody. I have to talk there. They were just. Oshodi, please say something. Even in university, primary school. So I want to appeal to our students. Please don't be lazy. It's an avenue for you to explore. I've seen so many of your students that came to the gallery. Some of them are doing engineering in LASU. They came for training. We trained them. Now that we are even collaborating with the school here to come here periodically and come and train you and also retrain your teachers. We are ready. We are open. We want to contribute our own quota to develop this nation. But once you are good, it's so metamorphosed to the younger generation too. My own children are still small. Some of you are still going to be the one to teach them. You understand how it is now? And it's why. Art is why. We have graphics. Graphics is the use of computer, which we call the CGI, computer generated imagery. And it's divided into two, which goes into 2D and 3D. 2D is something that is flat, like the way you watch Tom and Jerry. While we have the top 3D, which is the one that is solid, you can see the length, the breadth, and the depth. Where you have this what do you call this film again? Who can give me any 3D animation? Give me one. Yeah? Anime, good. You know, when you look at anime, it's solid. You can move, you can see it around. It is not flat. 2D is flat. 3D is round. You can move around it. All these ones are computer generated. We call it vector. We have vector and raster. Vector is the one you create with your computer. While the raster one is the one you scan, you bitmap it into your computer. So all these things we can come and we are collaborating with the school to come and teach all the students on animation. All the animation you see that they produce in this nation, I produce them. I spent 17 years working in an advertising company. I produce them. So, to assure you that the collaboration by God's grace will yield some tangible, especially in Ikorodu here, because we have a lot to bring out. Then I'll just talk about animation now. I mean the graphics part. Then we also teach painting. Painting is when you make use like what you are seeing here, using oil, acrylic, chalk, pastel to paint. See, the basic fundamental about this thing is to know how to draw. Even this animation we are talking about, once you know how to draw manually, the way you are using how to do it, because the computer is just a physical machine, you need you to control it. So once you know how to draw, it is what you have here, you transfer it to the computer. Can you understand me now? So once you know how to draw, I know some of your children have the skill of drawing. There are so much opportunity for artists. They pay them like footballers all over the world. You can Google. They pay them crazily. All this film animation you are watching, they are the one doing it. They are the one doing the animation movie. It's artists. If you don't know how to draw, there's no way you can do it. The only part that they need to teach once now to do is the coding part. Or the coding have to go with understanding action script, understanding HTML, some little coding to make it work. But for people that know how to draw, we teach them how to draw, because when you are making an animation of a man walking, you have to do 24 drawings this way, one step by step. What that means is that one drawing, 2, 3, 4, 24. To bring it back, 24. So when you not put it in keyframe, you just move like this. You change the background and it's like it's running. The image will just be doing like this, the background will change. That's how they do 2D animation. So it goes into drawing. So I want to also advise again, your children have their own uniqueness. Please observe it. Put them in that line. Once you take your time to study the child is good in acting, put the child in that area. But that will not stop him from not doing that subject. Acting is money. We have got it. Let him just be number one. Let him be number one, the best in it. You are going to be a movie star. You are going to be a good mother. Enjoying. When that my father that didn't want me to study law, didn't want me to study finance, died, I almost lost the community for him. Yes. I wanted people to know that I did not study law, but I can still make things happen. Now we have sculpture. Sculpture is 3D physically, which is what we are seeing there. The Kororoga sculpture, I did it for 42 million naira. The one I just did for them at Aga, if you are going through that market, you see Tayo Simi with this on top of horse. I did it. I died there because we pay go. About Roy is begging me. I collected 10 million naira from them. We paid. Oh, they need it. So I have just tried to let you know that don't deprive your children when they have that skill. So I want to use this opportunity to let you know that as long as we are starting this program is going to start here, which is a collaboration between Oshodi and KKES. Your children will benefit most of all these things. Thank you so much.
DJ, Seyi has announced it. After visiting his gallery, I came back to school and called the principal. He has given me the consent, Oshodi has given me the consent, that we do an MOU between Oshodi Art Gallery and KKES School. And he agreed. So we have done the MOU between the two schools. That means we are, as he said, we are collaborating. Our students will be free at intervals to go to Art Gallery Oshodi and learn diverse areas there. Visit there and you'll be amazed at what you see. Then at the entrance here, we implore parents from all you see here. Talk to your child. My child, which area interests you most? Register them. So that no, we are not waiting until when we want to send them out and you ask a child, where do you want to go? You say, I don't know. You see, children can also be funny. You ask them, I say, I don't know. When the opportunity is created now, that you write it now does not mean you cannot change it. You can change it. No, I have changed my mind, I'll go. But let the child at least 2-3 areas. Shola Kosoko is here. Drama. Shola Kosoko and his family, they are making money. Shola Kosoko, where are you? Shola Kosoko is here. They are making money. We teach drama, we teach music, we teach dance. These are the skills which your children must speak before they graduate from Kid and K. God bless you. Thank you, Shola.
Thank you so much. Let's put our hands together. Let's appreciate Dr. Oshodi Seyi for that wonderful presentation. Okay, DJ.
Why you just be like say you be holy eyes? I be love my